I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White on Star Wars, and for these purposes, Road Rants on Star Wars. Join the Road Squadron. Hit subscribe. And we got a little synopsis, a little bit more background, a little peel back of the curtain, if you will, into the Book of Boba Fett and what we can expect from this show a little bit more. I just stumbled across this article from Dark Horizons, and I want to share it with you guys because there was a interview from Empire involving the Favreau verse, and we get a little insight into what we can expect from our favorite bounty hunter and his partner in crime, his sidekick, Fennec Shand, and what we may get out of the show. So, let's take a look at this. Boba Fett explores the post-JABBA power struggle. With no Mandalorian this year, the big new bit of Star Wars content for Disney Plus is the 2021 spinoff, The Book of Boba Fett, spinning off the fan favorite character following on from the events of the second season of The Mandalorian. The new run sees the former bounty hunter with his partner in crime, Fennec Shand, taking over the remnants of the late Jabba the Hutt criminal empire. Speaking with Empire recently, executive producer legendary Jon Favreau confirms the series is set to explore the power struggle left after Jabba's demise in Return of the Jedi a few years earlier. Quote, "There's a power vacuum because Jabba is gone. Jabba was clearly strong and an imposing leader who people were very scared of and who seemed to rule with an iron fist. You pull somebody like that out of the ecosystem of Tatooine and the Hutt space in general, and you have the opportunity that's ripe in the gangster genre. Part of the draw of the series is that it sees Boba, a skilled tracker and fighter, have to wade into the territory he's not familiar with. Politics and management. Space Office Space. Starring Boba Fett. I'm going to need to see those TPS reports. Quote, although Boba Fett is a very experienced bounty hunter, he's not experienced at running a criminal syndicate or managing forces. He's not normally a newcomer. He's an expert as we've seen him in most areas, but in this case, he's trying to transition to another position. He's trying to work himself up in the middle management. Oh, that's funny. Favreau, Robert Rodriguez, Dave Filoni all executive produce and direct episodes. Bryce Dallas Howard also, along with Kathleen Kennedy and Colin Wilson, also serve executive producers. The Book of Boba Fett will premiere December 29th exclusively on the Mouse Plus. So, that is what we got. It seems that we're wading into the territory of politics. Fuck us. In the Book of Boba Fett. For real? Now, look, I know a lot of people complain about the prequels and the political banter back and forth, but that was able to really give us some insight into the Trade Federation, everything that was going to come with the advent of the Empire. Okay? Look, I will say this. We all know I can't stand Kathleen Kennedy. I'm glad, I wish she wasn't involved in this. And I'm glad this is not her deal because we got to remember, executive producer just means I'm funding the bitch, okay? I don't have any say over it. She's not the showrunner. That's Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau's gig. They are the showrunners of this and of Ahsoka and The Mandalorian Season 3. Kenobi, I don't think they're the showrunner of. That is all Deborah Chow, but she's got a connection to Jon Favreau. So that's good. Look, the real show, the real thing that's coming, the real thing that's going to be the series, the High Republic series, a total disaster, is going to be Acolyte from Leslie Headland. Harvey Weinstein's former handjob artist that he had working for him. So that's the show I've got no interest in. It's sad because that's going to surround, I believe, the Emperor in the younger years. And that could have been a great story had it been given to somebody that I had any trust in. And she's certainly not it. Okay. This looks, I actually do think this might be pretty interesting. It's going to be cool to see Boba have to set up things for a crime syndicate or try to take things over. He's going to make changes. Gangsters are going to be pissed, and we're going to have warfare. Look, hopefully we get a Star Wars version of either Boardwalk Empire or The Sopranos, okay? And with Robert Rodriguez involved, a lot of assholes are going to die in this thing, or they should. So I'm hoping to see that. And we're hoping to get all the bounty hunters back involved in this thing, right? Dengar, Bosk, Forlom, all these guys. We want to see these guys integrated into this story so we can see them in live action again for the first time since some cases Return of the Jedi, some cases The Empire Strikes Back. And we got to remember, this show's going to have intertwining flashbacks, okay? Back to events in between A New Hope and Empire, during Empire, in between Empire and Return of the Jedi, during Return of the Jedi. We're going to get to see some of that, okay? And I still contend that's when we will see a de-aged Harrison Ford and Han Solo will be back. I hope. I'm crossing my fingers. I can almost guarantee you we see Chewbacca in this thing at some point. They can't not do this show and not have Han and Chewie involved at some point because of, obviously, the rivalry connection. I mean, most people put Boba and Han together. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So, tell me what you think. Black and white on Star Wars fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.